Deep in the countryside of Italy lies a mansion that history forgot. No name, no past, and no explanation for its decay. Only empty halls and old furniture that whisper secrets no one has ever written down. And today, we're stepping inside. Out here in the middle of the Italian countryside sits a mansion that nobody really bats an eye at. There's no online history, there's no family name, there's nothing. Just a massive house left to rot. And that's what makes this place so weird. Usually places like this have records, stories, or something to explain why they were abandoned. But this place, a total mystery. It's like this place was erased on purpose. And now all that's left is silence. Nature's moved in, taking over every corner. Vines, dust, decay. It's that kind of place that makes you wonder what really went down here and why no one ever came back. And today, we're going inside. So join me today and let's see what's left. What's going on, everybody? I wanted to come on here and let you guys know my new line, "Don't worry," just dropped. This design is inspired by the Bible verse Philippians 4:6, which says, "Don't worry about anything, instead pray about everything." Tell God what you need and thank Him for all He has done. In the world that we live in, we have a lot of chaos going on. That's why this design is pretty chaotic, as you can see. But in the midst of all that chaos, we don't need to worry about anything because everything's gonna be all right. Now guys, if you wanna check that out, the first 100 orders get a free gift from me. Yeah, we got all different sizes and colors, and we even got hoodies. So if you guys wanna check that out, get them before they're sold out because we only have a limited run right now. If you guys wanna check that out, it's at BigBankz.com. And with that being said, let's get right back into the video. What's up guys, it's BigBankz. We're back again for another episode. Today, we're in the countryside of Italy and we are here at an amazing abandoned mansion. We're about to check it out. I'm gonna get into this place and see what it looks like. Judging by the exterior, this place is gonna be pretty magnificent. I'm with PERIL photography today. Let's get right into this exploration. The outside is just beautiful. Such a cool spot. So, I kind of looked around the outside of this mansion. Oh, check this out. There's a vehicle left in here. Looks like an old Jeep. Oh, that's so cool. Tires are flat on it. Manual transmission. That's so sick. It's the first vehicle we found in Italy. It's really dusty. All this is just painted on. 738 AD. That's about how old this thing is. This is like something you see in the military. Wow. Alright guys, we made it inside of the abandoned mansion. This place is really cool. Just like I said before, we know the history behind this place already, and now we're gonna check out what's left inside. You guys are in for a treat. As always, you know we like to see the coolest stuff we possibly can on this channel, so we're gonna take you through this incredible abandoned mansion here in Italy, and let's check out what's left. So here we have the door that's just wide open. All the elements to come in here. Just check out how many cobwebs are just hanging on everything all over the place. It's everywhere. You can tell this place has been abandoned for a long time. And this actually has bamboo lining all the walls here. I believe this was some sort of pantry, part of the kitchen at least, because right here is actually an old stove. And if we take a look right on top, what we thought was eggs, but this is old snail shells. Maybe they were having some escargot or something. But this is a very old stove and oven. I don't think I've ever heard of this brand before, La Sovrana. If you guys have heard of that brand, let me know. But this is an interesting vintage old piece right here. And I have to say, this room It's just hard to tell exactly what it was, but I think it was a pantry because it is part of the kitchen. And this actually has a tube that runs all the way across over there. I'm trying to get these parts out of the way for you guys first, these kind of empty spots, because then we have a lot to see going towards that way. This place is a time capsule when you get to that spot over there. But if we go to our left, this actually leads us into the kitchen. And there's still a table left in here. Nothing too fancy, but there is still some stuff left. And what's weird is the oven and stuff is not in here, at least a bigger one. Maybe it was removed, but there is this charcoal thing right here that definitely has not been cleaned in quite a while. But this is giving a really dark vibe in this house. Maybe just because of the decay, I don't know. Something must have gone on the wall there. But I do believe this was the main kitchen, and also a lot of times in these older homes, you'll see the washer, which this looks like it could be a washer / dryer combo, which is kind of cool to see. But if it's not, they probably just hung up their clothes. Then you got your water heater and all the pumps, inner workings of it. Look at that. Mother Nature is just really trying to reclaim what's rightfully hers. After many, many, many years of this house being here, Mother Nature is wanting to take it back because we as humans abandon it and leave them to rot. Still got some fridges over there. And I'm just showing us this right here. This is actually for Legos. Mega Bricks Motorsports. If this is a BigBankz video, no matter what country we're in, we're opening the fridge. Nothing in it. Nothing in it. Really strange to me. What's really weird is that a lot of these houses that we've seen have everything left behind in them, but nothing in the fridge. Make that make sense. How do you leave everything behind? Except for your food in your fridge. So after we exit the kitchen, make it into this little corridor here, you can see rapid decay on everything. Stuff was definitely here and removed. This might have had a sink or something. Look at this stuff. Ew, it's like all moldy. Preservatives and stuff. And then these old wine bottles. The amount of cobwebs is just crazy. You guys can see all that. And we got stairs to our right here. Where does this go to? Oh my gosh, I cannot. You guys see that spider in there? Oh my gosh. This is like a little storage space underneath the staircase. But then that'll bring us into this room right here, which looks to be the main living space. As you can tell, they've added vaulted ceilings here. Now, so unfortunately, this whole floor has just caved in, and that beautiful fresco that we see right above is just deteriorated, and it's all in shambles right down here on the floor. And you can tell there was even a big, beautiful table here, and everything has kind of been reduced to rubble just from the time of it being abandoned and everything of that sort. So it's just really sad to see, because you can tell there's a beautiful wooden fireplace here with a big mirror on it. Again, I want to take a look at the fresco we got here. It's like a purple lavender with all these flowers. Beautiful mural. You know, we love seeing these out here in Italy. They're everywhere. Seems like almost every house has these, and they're all very unique to their own, you know. And sometimes these smaller ones, these smaller homes, even have cooler artwork on the roofs than the bigger ones. So I wonder if it's a good idea if we walk on all this to get across. You can see maybe this was a bedroom. Right above me, there's a bed sitting right there. We're gonna have to make our way up there. Looks like there's a lot of stuff still hiding up there. And we made it across. And that gives you another look at what this side would have had. And you can tell this ceiling just would have been all across. Maybe even would have had a chandelier of some sort. And you can see the leftover pieces of of what once was. You can even see all the materials this house was made out of. Looks like sticks to make up that stucco up there. That's interesting. I actually didn't know that's how they built it. There's an old Philips TV. And it looks like the furniture all kind of matches. It's all like red wood, painted red. This fireplace, the table, and even that dresser, it's all red. And this, also red. This built-in cabinet right here. Beautiful features to it. Keep on moving along. Check this out. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. So this is like one of those couches. It's circular. These are really fancy. You typically see these in the Castellos out here. Oh, look at the ceiling. That is gorgeous. Hand painted. And it's just beautiful all around. That's one thing I love about these places. You got an old couch here. And the view of this room looks like this. That gorgeous ceiling above. Looks like there would have been stuff hanging down. I bet you there was chandeliers at some point. And now it just looks like this. Abandoned and starting to just decay away. Still a table in here. And check out these old bottles. That's interesting. Looks like some old wine bottles or something. There's only a couple chairs here. I have a feeling this is kind of like semi-staged by explorers, but nonetheless, the stuff being left in here tells you enough. Got an old leather couch, a really old piano. Keys look like they're all kind of busted up. And that looks like a fan, but it's also like a cushion at the same time. It's weird. These murals are just amazing. Another one of these chairs. And there was stuff in here. I can't picture what would have been like on this. Here's another view of this beautiful room we have here. And I noticed there's stuff on the walls too. Some artwork. Wonder what year that's from. It doesn't say on it though. But that frame alone is like cracking and falling apart. This is the Woodland Fountain. Sad to see this room like this. So many cobwebs. If you guys can just get a look. The corners of all these windows and walls. Like the amount of cobwebs is actually insane. On everything. This place has been left to the elements for years and years. And we've had more stuff on the walls here. These kind of match that one above the piano. Another piece of art here. This looks like Venice, honestly. It's got like the canal with the reflection of the buildings. What a beautiful room this is, guys. Honestly, this is my favorite room so far. It's really nice. Love to see a big couch like this. And then that's what you get, this view. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So we're gonna go to our left. We come in this room. And there's a bunch of chairs in here. I'm not sure why these chairs are in here like this. It's interesting. It's like some chairs. There's like this furnace right here. It's like painted like a pink, almost reddish pink color. Oh, look at the ceiling in here though. And we have a chandelier. Wow, this one's great. Almost looks like it had a door that's been like ripped off. You can see right through everything. But that ceiling alone in this room just makes it beautiful. Check it out. I love that chandelier too. But I wonder why all these chairs are here. And I do love how you can go outside from like any room as well. They all got these big doors, big windows, the shutters and everything. But interesting how all these chairs are here. Not really sure what this was for. Gotta work our way around a little bit. Onto a tiny doorway. This doorway's really tiny. End up in this room. Not much left, a couple chairs, but again, an amazing ceiling. That artwork on there. You just can't beat this kind of stuff. I think I did miss a room right over here though. So if we come back, what is this? It looks like some sort of game. There's like a hole on this side and that side. But there's all these obstacles in the middle. Is this some sort of like game similar to pool or something like that? I've never seen a game like this. It's really interesting. If you guys can identify what this is and what this game this is, please let me know, because I'm actually really intrigued. It looks like there's these different obstacles and everything that go to these holes, and maybe, I don't know. You got this room, it's really decrepit. Oh, look at that ceiling. Really bad. But look at the paint. It's like a blue and yellow. But that is very decayed, falling apart. The whole ceiling is collapsed inside on the floor here. I'm gonna have to keep moving on. The sofa keep going straight through. These doorways are actually really small. Oh my gosh, look at the ceiling in here. Oh, that's gorgeous. Wow. But there's nothing in here. It's just empty, but check it out. That design on there is just absolutely beautiful. I love these patterns. See guys, you guys know I love art, and this is why I love coming to Italy, because it's all artistic. I mean, this is the ceiling of this house. And we've already seen several different other murals throughout the place as we've gone exploring in this mansion alone. This is beautiful. This is amazing. It's crazy to me that things like this can be forgotten about. I mean, somebody took their time and hand painted all of this, and now it's just left to rot. And it's just sad, because I feel like every artwork, every piece of art should be cherished and put to good use. And that includes the homes that we're in. These pieces of art, all these houses are pieces of art. One of my favorite ceilings I've ever seen. I want to give you an idea how small these doorways are. Check that out. I have to duck. I'm 6'7", so gotta come through all of this. And we have more rooms back towards this side of the house. So if we make our way right through, oh my, pool table right there. But first off, you got this room, which has this nice leather sofa. Kind of matches those that are in there. Still just sitting here. Not a crazy ceiling going on in here, but you do have that old chandelier. Those light bulbs don't look too terribly old either. The cobwebs say otherwise. But this is actually the front door of this mansion. This is how you would actually enter if you were coming through the front door. And then it would go straight to this huge billiards table. Oh, wow. You have the artwork. Wow, that's amazing. It's hard to depict what's actually going on in this piece of art, but nonetheless, an art piece like this being left behind is a sad sight to see. You can see it's ripped right there in the corner. It's like falling out of the frame. It was just sad to see. But let's focus on this billiards table. Big table. I've noticed the billiards tables are quite larger than normal pool tables. You got these lights that were hanging right above it, matching that table color. Looks like people have been stepping on it. There's footprints on the table. But the stick is still here. And then you can see the full scale of that art piece right there. It's actually quite large. It takes up that entire wall. Furniture that's just broken. Chandeliers. Ceilings that are caving in. Old antique furniture. Just all left to rot. Sad to see. This actually goes around a little bit. Oh, this is tiny and full of spider webs. Oh my God. This leads to a little storage area, probably for wine and whatnot. Little wine room. I'm gonna try to back my way out of here. I think that's all of this floor. There's a door right here. Actually, wait, look at this. Here's like the scoring for the billiards. So it's all kind of stuck together. Come through this door. Yeah, and this leads us to the stairs. So I guess it's time to go upstairs. All of this would have been like for your coats and hats and everything. It's nice to see. Making our way upstairs now. First thing we come to is a bathroom. You can see Mother Nature making her way in. Toilet and a bidet. Chilling in here with the shower. Not a bathtub this time, but it is a shower. Porcelain sink and all that. Got a mirror. And it just keeps going up. And look at this. Look at the details on this staircase. Very ornate. Love to see that. And you got these big French doors that open wide up. An arched doorway. Oh, check it out. Looks to be another living space of some sort. Got a big, nice couch here. Another one there. Little sofas. And you got a fireplace. Looks like it's definitely been used quite a bit. The birds are crazy out here. Got a tiny little chandelier to complement this room. Big doors that lead out to a balcony. Check out the paintings on the doors. So this is probably one of them like common spaces in the mansions, you know? You go upstairs, you got a common space for all the bedrooms. Basically like a secondary living room, because this is where everybody kind of sleeps, is up here. You go through some more French doors. There's 2 more couches. Right there. Oh, wait. You gotta be careful. You gotta be real careful. Now this seems pretty sturdy, to be honest, but obviously it wasn't in the middle because it completely caved in. And I think that was a bedroom because there's a bed sitting right over there. And this entire wall fell out with it when that floor caved in. It's all green in here. Whoa. So it looks like originally when this was built, this had some sort of Greek style. You can see it on the wood up there. So they put this like bamboo and stucco in place and before all of that design on the wood. So can you imagine what this place looked like originally when it was first built? It's actually interesting. I've never seen that before. Very nice, fancy furniture. It's all kind of the same color to it as well. It's all kind of orange. You get kind of a peek. You can see. Instant death right there. Maybe not at this height, but definitely would not feel good. Let's go back this way. Got a couple more rooms on this side. So if we go to our left, we got another bedroom here, but this one is empty. Has really kind of neat floors in here. Haven't seen this pattern before. And the walls are like a bluish purple color. Not a whole lot going on in here, but there is a wardrobe still left. And all the hangers are here. You can never have too many hangers. Scared to touch anything because there's so many spiders. Ugh. Yeah. Ugh. Check out that heater. Those old-timey heaters. I know what you guys are thinking. BigBankz, how can you love exploring abandoned places but be scared of spiders? Well, easy answer to that is I don't really know. Now this could have been a living space for the bedroom, or this could have been used as a closet of some sort, but it's the same color and everything like that. Now there was something right here. Looks like there might have been a sink, because there's like a water hookup, but it's since been removed. I wonder if when this place was abandoned, they took appliances and stuff and just left the furniture they didn't want anymore. But you can see, you come through French doors pretty much through everything. Check out this tiny doorway. You have to see me walking through this. First of all, I walk straight. That's where I'm at. Duck down, squeeze through. Really tiny doors. This goes to another big room here. Actually, no. I thought it was a big room, but it's just a hallway here. That goes back out to the staircase. So now we're gonna go through another tiny doorway, and you can see this wallpaper that actually used to be here, kind of falling apart. It's all fruits. Looks like apples, different kinds of various fruits. Come through another tiny doorway. And this room has an old fireplace. Looks like a ceramic fireplace. And that is a metal piece of art that looks like some sort of cactus. And there's a little Philips TV in here. Actually, Samsung TV, my bad. I saw it briefly. I just noticed there's a pillow here. It actually has something embroidered on it. Some initials, it looks like. It looks like maybe a D and a J. Maybe that's the name of the family that lived here. And you can see outside. This place is on some beautiful land. And it's like a striped mansion. Now we enter into another room. Oh my gosh, here we go. Bed left behind. Check it out. Look at that bed frame. That's amazing. Look at that again. Ceiling caved in, but there's art like on the wood. The wardrobe is still here. What is this? This is interesting. It's crazy to see this bedroom like this. Look at that, the bed is just still here. It's two single beds that they put together to make one bigger bed. See that actually a lot here in Europe and in Italy especially, because they put these two small bed frames together. Actually makes it look really fancy. And now I'm assuming that this person that lived here was old, had like this phone right here and this call button. But check it out, even the nightstand matches perfectly with this. Here's the dressers. Don't think anything's left in here. Nothing really. Drawers are just shut, stuck. What a nice bedroom though. There's a really good vibe to it. Got a matching dresser over here. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Nothing's really left. Wonder if there's anything left in this wardrobe here though. No, it's actually falling apart quite a bit. So guys, that is your master bedroom. Arguably the best room of the house next to that one downstairs, but love to see rooms like this. This is beautiful. So now we're gonna move on. We got the other side of the house to check out. Looks like we're gonna have to go upstairs for it, and then we can go down right there. So there's another bathroom right here. Same deal, toilet, bidet, sink, no shower in here though. So we'll come down here, make it to this side. Looks like it's just blue. It's actually really small. Yo, hey man. You trying to come over here? Yeah, just hop across. I think this was a bedroom. I think it was a pretty big bedroom, but cleared a lot of stuff out. Yeah, it just leads to this small little space. It actually leads to a balcony right out there through all this Mother Nature. Hear a woodpecker out there. So we'll go back up actually. There's more stairs. So we gotta see what those stairs lead to. It's just looking like maybe an attic. Really creepy and dark. I'll say that. Really creepy and dark. Yeah, definitely an attic. Lots of furniture up here though. Whoa, tons of these bottles here. Some of them still have liquid in them. Is that a toilet? Yeah, it's a portable toilet. This is so cool. All these bottles, just still sitting here. This went to something. Thought it was a keg for a second. Maybe it is. Said they hung the clothes up here too. Definitely some furniture. Just moved up here. A little scared on this floor, not gonna lie guys. Just empty. Old. The initials GP are on the door here. And that is the end of today's exploration. Hope you guys enjoyed this amazing abandoned mansion. This place tells an amazing story just by what's left inside. And everything that we saw left behind here, just bellissima. Thank you guys for joining. If you enjoyed, hit that subscribe button. Leave a like down below. Comment your favorite part of this episode. Check out PERIL Photography down in the description. And until next time, BigBankz out.